Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to go on vacation, as I said in my last video. So instead of doing a video of trying any peppers, trying any hot sauces or anything, I'm going to run down, give a little greenhouse update, what I'm growing, and in 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks when I come back, we'll do another one so you can see the progress that plants have made while I've been gone. So let's get it started. This is my New Mix Heritage plants. I'm getting ready to start cutting them down. Now all these plants in here that you'll see, they've been cut down quite a bit. You can see where I've cut different branches off, like here and here. And once I get back, I'll go ahead and cut these down, because this one's not gonna, it doesn't look like it'll be producing anymore. This one right here, it's got a bunch of flowers on it, so I'll probably leave it to grow. If it ends up not producing that many out of those flowers, I'll cut it down. This one right here is a Total Eclipse, I do believe, yes. It's still got some flowers on it. It's got quite a few flowers up in this corner and a little pepper. Got a couple peppers down here. So I'll let it keep growing while it's in the greenhouse. This is the one that I tried the other night, the Large Sweet Antigua. After it produces these last couple right here, there's one down there, there's one right here. After it gets done producing those, I'll probably go ahead and cut it down, even though there's a couple flowers, and transplant it into some different soil. This is the Serrano that I transplanted about a month ago. Cut it down to a bare stem, and you can see how nice and pretty it's doing. It's in that Happy Frog soil. If you hear any noise, that's my dogs in the background. You can see them here. This is a peppercini. I'm letting them just ripen so I can save the seeds off of them. Once those few are done, these buds that are on here, they look like they need some attention, so I'll go ahead and cut it back and transplant it. This one should be on the other side of the greenhouse. It's a chocolate habanero that I cut down to a bare stem. And when I say a bare stem, it was literally just that stem. So all this is new growth. And you can see how healthy it looks. Again, Happy Frog soil. This is a couple poblanos back here. This one was quite a bit bigger. I went ahead and cut it down to where nothing else was growing. You can see where I cut it there. And it's still got a couple flowers on it, so I'm going to let it finish out. And then probably won't save it, because those are just your basic ones that you buy from, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. So I'll toss that one out and restart next season. A lot of these sweet ones, or less hot, whatever, they won't be in the greenhouse. I'm going to toss them outside, because I'll just grow them as, annuals and not keep them over winter. This winter I am just to try stuff out. This is another poblano. You can see it's got some down there growing. It's got quite a few flowers on it trying to come up. A couple over there. A couple little peppers right here starting. So we'll let this one finish out and toss it up on top here. It's a pineapple plant. As my dad said, it's a little old now. This is one that I just transplanted today. I cut it down basically to a bare stem also. It is a tepin, however you want to say it. And it looks fairly healthy. Oh, it's starting to grow a couple flowers up here. I pinch them off so it can focus its energy on growing and not producing peppers right now. But oh, I broke that branch off transplanting, so I'll go ahead and take it off. But just transplanted it today. See how it looks in 2 weeks. Not only do I grow peppers, but I have an avocado that's growing, and it's doing something that I've never seen an avocado do. It went ahead and started producing a whole nother shoot. Now, I don't know if that's because it got damaged right here or what, but it started producing a whole nother shoot. But it's recently started producing at the top too. This right here, this, that, and that one are all lemon trees. Eventually I'm going to be replacing these lights with the, I can't pronounce it. It's my light that I have inside right now. This right here was a Habanero de Arbol. I hope that's how you say it. I just cut it down a couple days ago. Trying to see if I see any signs of new growth yet. Maybe right here in the corner right there. Other than that, not too much yet. I haven't transplanted. I usually let them start growing first before I transplant them. That way they're not too shocked all at one time. This is an orange habanero that I just went and bought at Lowe's. It's actually kind of growing new shoots by itself down here at the bottom. So when I cut it, I'll probably cut it around here. But it's got a bunch of peppers on it ready, waiting to stop. He's chewing on the plant. Ready to pick, or not pick, but ready to let them ripen. This is a KS white Thai that I chopped down just the other day. And well, he knocked the last leaf off. But that's alright, it'll grow back. Oop, about dropped my phone there. This is, I'm not sure. Now, I labeled it as Carolina Reaper. Let's see if we can get to focus on this close-up one. There. I labeled it as a Reaper, but I never did get a traditional Reaper-looking pod off of it. But it's got several ripe peppers. To me, they look almost more like a ghost. It's got a couple more wanting to ripen up. I'll be taking one of these to Tennessee with me to sample. This plant right here, I'm not sure what it is. I forgot to label it when I planted it. But after all this year, it's finally doing better to where it wants to start producing maybe. Let's see if I can get it to focus right here on the tips. If it quit moving. There's all kind of little peppers wanting to, or flowers wanting to start to pop up on it. So we'll see how that one does. This here in this bucket, that bucket are also all chocolate habaneros. And as you can see, there's chocolate habaneros on that one. There's a couple on that one. There's a bunch up there. So once I pick all these, I will be cutting it down. Now this last plant, I'm not sure what it is. I have it labeled as a ghost, but I don't recall any of my ghosts surviving. But it keeps producing flowers, but they keep dropping. Not sure if it's too much nitrogen. I've cut back any nitrogen that I feed it. I've switched to the what is it, Dyna-Gro Bloom, I believe. Not the grow, but the bloom. But it could be their poor soil. A lot of these are in soil that I tried planting by myself. But whatever this Reaper plant is, it has a pretty healthy stalk. I mean, that's pretty good size. And you can see where I went ahead and cut a bunch of the branches off that don't have anything, didn't have anything growing on them. This transition over here, there's some pots that or buckets that I have full of Happy Frog already that I'll be transplanting soon. There's my heater. This right here, these are Tiger, I believe these are Tiger jalapenos. These right here, this is a what is this, Sugar Rush Peach. And it looks a little weird because I cut all the big leaves off because it seemed to be growing a bunch of underleaves. So I cut the big leaves off on top to let light in on the bottom. These are all Purple Pumpkin, and man, you talking about some pretty plants right there. All uniform, they're all growing about the same rate. Just wonderful plants. This is a Bootla times Reaper, I believe. Let's see. No, that's the wrong name. Yeah, Reaper times Bootla. I need to erase that other name. And you can see the roots coming out the bottom. I just gave it their feeding for the night. These are all, what are these? What are these? Pink Reaper Peach. Y'all probably seen me post these. But they're all really pretty plants. So that's all that I have out here in the greenhouse. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk inside and show y'all my grow closet and show y'all what I just got all transplanted there today. So y'all stay tuned for that. Hang on. So in here you're going to see an assortment of plants. I have some like a pink tea times Moruga Y. This is a red ghost. Can't really see it there. Red ghost. A pink tiger. This is a cross from a friend of mine. Doesn't have a name. It's just a Capsicum 445 Baccatum. Another pink tiger. Let's see what else is back here. I know I have some chocolate Butlas. There's some Taj Mahal orange, and I have the regular Taj Mahal. So it's just an assortment. I transplanted all these this week. So we'll see what it looks like in 2 weeks when I come back. 2.5 weeks, give or take. Alright, here we are about 2.5 weeks later. I just got back from my vacation yesterday. Went ahead and did some transplanting before I did the video. A couple of the plants that I had cut in the video, you'll see. They're coming along slowly. This is the Cangstar White Tie. This is the Habanero de Arbol or something like that. They're both slowly coming along. They're not, I haven't transplanted them to good soil because I want to let them get growing a little bit before I transplant them. This is the Reaper. This is the Habanero. I just picked a bunch off of this and started cutting it down. And then these are other ones that I, in the video, hadn't cut down yet, so I just cut them down. This I still haven't cut down, and this one I still haven't because I'm not sure what they are. They keep producing flowers, but they keep dropping the flowers. So we'll see if they can eventually produce a pepper, so that way I have some kind of idea of what these plants are. Now, this is that habanero that I had cut down. And you can see how well it's doing. It's producing, well, it looks like it might be producing a pepper there. Or maybe the flower just hasn't opened up yet. There's all kind of little pepper, or little flower spots going to be popping up on this one. But that plant has grown a tremendous amount in the past 2 weeks or so. We'll come around over here. This is that Serrano. This is the T-pin or something like that. I have them both sitting up top. The Poblano, haven't cut it down because it's got a couple of flowers on it. That one's got a couple. That's the Poblano also. It's got a couple peppers on the bottom. That is a peppercini I just cut down. I left some leaves on it, so it'll keep growing, hopefully. This large sweet Antigua that I cut down. We'll get back to these in a second, all the good ones. This is one. This is the Numex Heritage that I was saving. I had some issues with my heater going out, which I got my heater hung up now, so it's not on the ground anymore. I had some issues with the heater going out one night, so a lot of the flowers that this thing was producing ended up falling off, and I believe I had some aphids on this plant. I sure do. So we will be sure to dispose of this leaf, and we will check that plant again here in a few minutes once I cut the video off. That's the other Numex Heritage. Now, to get onto the ones that were in the small cups. These are ones that I transplanted today. As you can see, I mean, how much they've grown, especially this one. These three right here are all Pink Reaper Peach. This is a Piment Leopard. Now, some of the leaves are a little yellow. The new leaves coming out. They got a little overwatered while I was gone. But they'll be just fine. This is the Reaper times Butla. This is, let's see, what is this? Carolina Reaper. And then the ones that I still haven't transplanted yet, that's still the Tiger Jalapeno, or, yeah, Tiger Jalapeno, I believe. These are more Piment Leopards, and that, I believe, is another Carolina Reaper. I just need to get more soil. I ran out. And this one over here is the Sugar Rush Peach. So overall, all the ones that were in the good soil are doing fantastic. I guess I'll check that one again here in a minute. But then we'll go inside and show y'all what the plants look like that were in my small double cup set up in the closet. Alright, here's the indoor section. As you can see, everything is growing pretty good. I'm not going to go through and tell you what each one is and everything like that. I'll just give you a quick little look at all of them. This one seems to be like just growing extremely fast, really tall, really quick. Not really sure why. Overall, they all look pretty good. A lot of these will be going outside shortly. A few of them may still stay in here that are a little behind on growth, but we'll let that soil dry out for a few more days before I even attempt to water anymore. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. I know this one's kind of long, but I wanted to let y'all see all the plants and the progress that they made over a short amount of time. We got some pepper eating videos coming up here shortly. Maybe a sauce tasting or two that I got from a place in Gatlinburg. Thanks for watching the videos. If you like what you're watching, hit the like and subscribe, and give me a follow. Thanks.